A new warrior has entered the ring!
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Anticipates the overhead. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Opts for the throw. All right. Big counter. Sticks the combo. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Solid blocking. Can't tech the throw. A drive impact. Going on the offensive? Wins out in the battle of the skies. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Fires a power wave! The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Side switch in the corner. Jumps in! Faces with power wave! The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Gets the jump in. Super hard on jump. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super! Sending that meter like it's nobody's business. Wow, that's some big-time damage. Sets up with the jump in. This can lead to some big damage. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Power wave! Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? A real test of sees the overhead coming. The low's blocked. What now? Going out of sight. Flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The last round. It's now or never. No! This'll break them! Overhead! Vagabond egg! This can lead to some big damage. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Here, ooh, what a smart throw! Amazing! Cross up. It's denied! Oh, snipe! This is gonna hurt! Player 1 has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. Wall flat into the guard break! Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Drops them. They gotta find something to work with. Oh, burnout! They need to do that! Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. I don't know if this is enough to kill! No one could have called that! Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Let's lose the power weight. Backs away, going on the offensive. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Takes a trip. Player 1 chases them down. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Goes for the super art, adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Life lead opens up. Burnout activates. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Comes crashing down on them with some pushing to come from the brink like that. What a comeback! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Smart play with the throw. They got the meter for a drive impact. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Oh, burnout triggered. Barely blocks the jump in. Hits them with a vagabond. Oh, the throw connects. Breaks their guard with the throw. Here comes the mix-up. Jump clutch anti-air. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Oh, blocks the cross-up. Wall flat into the guard break. We see a passes out the cage right there. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting. Crowns them from above. Still slugging it out at this range. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. What's next? Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity.
Let's get to it.
All the throw connects. Both sides getting ready. Clutch anti-air. Player one is in a very good spot now. Getting up close and personal. The jump-in is denied. Sticks out a kick. Burns out. Player two can't use any drive moves. Gotta play goes out of sight. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. It is over. Player one clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. Decides not to rush in without a plan. Goes with the safe stuff with that target call. Grabs and throws him away. Player one will look to apply pressure here. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. What are they thinking here? Staves off the cross-up. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Knockdown. Player two can't let their drive game run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. A drive impact could end it all here. Okay, creating some space, going on the offensive. Brent blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Parry count in there. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Big, low, reaching heavy. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with this? Knockdown and... Player two can build off this lead. Big throws. A quick breather. A drive impact could end it all here. Jumps in. There's a change of sides. Both fight and eats it. All the throw connects. Going in. Player one holding on forward throw. Laying the pressure on Finn. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Back at this tricky hidden variable. Excellent damage on that. Huge chance after that wall slap. Hits him with a vagabond and eats it. Player one has the super gauge advantage. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Let's lose the power weight. Player two with a slight lead goes out of sight. The jump in is, ooh, what a smart blow. Denied! He's cool and locks him out. Are we gonna see a comeback here? There's a burnout. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Brings him from above with the booster. That's how you close it out. What a beast! Player two faced a giant and walked away unscathed. What a win! It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Going on the offensive? Throws them to negate the block. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Gets the jump in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Solid combo. Taking stock. The low doesn't connect. Next hit will end the round. KO! Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. There's a power wave! They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Big counter. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Super clutch corner switch. Both fighters planning something? A drive impact could end it all here. It's a good spot to use the super. Going binomial theorem with a Bushin scramble. A quick breather. He takes in the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opts to create space to start. The last round. It's now or never. Reads the throw and escapes. Fires a power wave. Dangerous range here. Tries to catch him out, but reads the jump in perfectly. Throws him. Player 2 can't let this simmer. He gotta start cooking. Yo, raw super here. Goes out of sight. He can't make any mistakes. There's a burnout. Target top. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Beats him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Nice tech. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Shows the overhead. Gets the parry in. And adds some pressure. Projectile to try and change the situation. Strings it all together. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Takes a trip. Player 2 chases them down. Will we see a drive impact? Decides to meet them in the air. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts to create space to start. They both showed their hands a little bit close for the super art. Bushin beats assaults them from the air. Perfect time to spend the meter. Will that super be the turning point? Which way you gonna block? Very slick with the combo. Going in? Throw leaves them wide open. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Manages to block the jump-in attack. So, what's next? They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Will we see a drive in? Hits him with the pressure must be... Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Catches out the cage right there! This is gonna kill, no doubt about it! Closes it out! Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Blocks the jump in. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Sticks the combo. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. From up above. Very solid corner switch. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach?
Bad idea.
And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. They've got the meter for a drop. Just goes for it at this range. Uses the target combo as a filler. Jump. Burnout activates. Clint uses the gauge for a super art. Bushin beats assaults them from the air. Player 2 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. No! This'll break them! Keeps them out! Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player one with the rhythm owning that space. What? There's a burnout. It trades them from above with the motion beat. Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, looks like it goes out of sight. Tries to catch them out with the arc stick. They were right to be on guard there. Corrects them. Vagabond forever elevator. Could we see a drive back here? This can lead to some big damage. Crowns them from above. Over in a flash. Player two made all the right moves. And this experience is only gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Box him with a target control. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Takes the chance to hurt him. Gets the jump in. Good anti-air. Takes a trip. Whiffs the throw. Decides to meet them in the air. So ambiguous. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Goes for the super arm. Bushin beats assaults them from the air. Comes crashing down on them with the Bushin beats. From upstairs. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. They've got the meter. Just goes for it at this range. Opt for Busta Wood. Is this a game changer? Player two in dire straits with burnout. This is gonna hurt. Hits him with a vagabond edge. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Raw super hard incoming. Closes it out. Player two faced a giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Welcome to the stream. Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They knew that throw was coming. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Good anti-air. Next up, uses the parry. Below heavy hits. The jump in is denied. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. They get driven into the KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to go for the super art? Will this super art connect? Perfect time to spend the meter. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Grabs and throws them away. Nice counter. Avoids getting stuck in the corner. Drive rush to keep it going. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Shows the medium kick. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Meets them air to air. All the throw connects. Their life is hanging by a thread. Sets up with the jump in. There's a burnout. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. We're so close to the end of the round that it may not matter, but both chisels them down. Player one is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Long low attack hits. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Takes a trip. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. And Isar is active. Here comes the Rude Santa. That's not gonna hit. Player 1 will look to a super art. The super doesn't hit. To come from the brink like that, what a comeback. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Dashes forward. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Medium kick hits. Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Hits them with a vagabond edge. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Hits the back throw to get the side switch. Fires off a whirl drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Excellent game, huge chance after that wall splash. Burn it out. Player 1 can't turning it right up, pops off the tank and scores the win. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The jump in catches them. Just out of range for that throw. Player 1 chases them down. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Taking stock. Throws him. What's next? Gets the tech. But how will they get out of this corner? Box him with a target combo. Very solid corner sweep. Each burnout activated. Kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player 1 with a good start to the fight. But can they keep it up? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump in catches them. Hits them with a vagabond edge. Hits up the counter. This is going to be ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Going by Normio Durham with a boosting scramble. Going in. Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner here. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Oh, burnout triggered. Manages to block the jump in attack. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. A quick breather. Crowns him from above. KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Star's out. Rashid's gonna start stealing. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. All in with a rush. What are they gonna do? Goes out of sight. Takes their legs out. This is gonna hurt. Going in. Player 1 is barely hanging on. Tricky hidden variable. Arc step. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 anti-air in the clutch. Dangerous range here. Escapes the corner. Isar's out. Rashid's gonna start stealing. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Parry! Only 50% life left. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with her turning it right up with a super. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. A reaction god. OD whirlwind. drive boost. Gotta play it second. Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Has a bit of OD swipe. Sees the overhead coming. Fires off a rope drive rush to keep it going. Player one chases them down. The cross-up's good. Sticks the combo. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drop takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Takes a trip. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Blocks the low heavy. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player two chases them down. Decides to meet them in the air. Taking stock. Will we see a drive impetus? Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? OD Whirlwind to up the ante. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player one springs forward with the drive rush. Hits him with a vagabond edge. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Quick breather. Time to reassess the situation. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive move. Will we see a drive impact? One chance here may end this match. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Going in? Player two, what a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Activation star to get some help on the field. Will this super art lead them to the win? Oh yeah. Player two has the super gauge advantage. Time to reassess the situation. Closes it. All the throw connects. Amazing. Huge chance after that wall splash. Player one with the rhythm owning that space. Yo, critical art now. Ninja Star Cypher. Get ready to be plugged in for some new era ninjutsu! Take a seat! Arc step! Oh my god, they just choked it up! This is a crit. No one could have called that! Player two delivers the upset! That's one for the replay. No one's willing to back down! When is this gonna end? Opens with a fireball! Cyclone! Fires off a whirlwind. Barely blocks the jump-in. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Checks with the projectile. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. What a finish. Great meat in the life gauge there. Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player two did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Goes for the super art. The super doesn't hit. A drive impact could end it all here. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Sorry, that's it. Here comes the rude master. Changes things up with an overhead. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Nice block on the overhead. Torso cleaver dices him. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2, they're going for the super art. Bushin beats assaults them from the air. Brings out an early super to pile on the pressure. This is a bad situation to be in. That back throw was huge. Betting it all on the drive rush. A rare chance here. They gotta do something. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very preparing. Oh, yo! Raw super here. Cooks up some hot and spicy damage with the Bushin beat. Player 2 is mounting a come all in with a rush. Machine looking for something with Kisara. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take it? Excellent! Are you kidding me? I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the tricky hidden variable. Tries to catch him out with the arch step. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Takes a trip. Throws them to negate the block. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Nice! Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Gets carried to the corner. Grabs and throws him away. A drive impact could end it all here. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Kisara's active. Here comes the rude faster. From upstairs. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their complacent. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. All in with a rush. Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. Connects with the throw. Could we see a drive impact here? What are they gonna do? Medium kick. Arch hit. Okay, here overhead, but it won't work. No, this will break them. Take a super art to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Ninja Star Cypher. Get ready to be plugged in for some new era ninjutsu. Nothing stops this train. Players hit that with confidence. Vagabond Forever Elevator. What now? Oh, they changed sides. Here comes the boom. This is it. It is over. Player 2 delivers the upset. That's one for the replay. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Wiggle to the corner, blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Hits him with a vagabond edge. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. What is he thinking? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Checks him with a projectile. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. From up above. In a dire situation. It can't burn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Taking stock. Jumps up. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. does a good job of pushing back. Did this super art connect? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Okay, creating some space here. Player 2 has them goes for the super art. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Tries to catch him out with the arc stance. It brushes that off and keeps going. Vagabond and sends him flying. What'll happen here? The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Barry! That's the counter. They've got the meter. Burnout activates. Uses the gauge for a super art. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Taking no prisoners. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Goes for the fireball. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Still slugging it out here. Solid combo. No good up high. All right, what's coming up next? Trying to figure out who will make the first move here. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 1 is maintaining. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Scores a counter hit with the OD mix. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Player 1, burnout activates. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Sending that meter like it's nobody's business. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. Reads the jump in perfectly. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Going in? Could we see a try for snipe? They're taking a step back. Holy! Put the fear of God in it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight round. Fight.
The star's out. Rachi's gonna start stealing. The last round. It's now or never. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Still plenty of time left. Hits him with a vagabond anti-air in the clutch. Look super hard to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Hits him with a booch and scramble. 9 to 5 work damage incoming. Amazing. Goes out of sight. All the throws connects. They push the tricky hidden variable. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Oh, yo! Raw super hit. Closes it out. Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Was looking for that jump attack. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Who's gonna make a move? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Sky high! Decides to go in with the target combo. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Throws them. What's next? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Feeling out the spacing. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. they decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Will that drive impact get punished? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. They're going for the super art, comes crashing down on them with the Bushin Beast in there. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight!
Opts to create space to start. Who's going to start things off? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Quick breather. Hits him with a vagabond edge. Will we discard that kill? Here comes the rude Sandstorm. Looking for a chance. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Knock down a super art. Bushin Beats assaults them from the air. Comes crashing down on them with the Bushin Beats. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? All in with a rough. Vital parry. Turns out. Player 1 can't use any drive. Draw super art incoming. Super Rashid kick. Bro is aiming for max CPM here. That was the highest I've ever seen. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
The hero comes out on top. Fight! Round! Fight!
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Looking to follow up after that target combo. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start overhead, but it won't work. Forward rush. Arc step. What now? The jump in is denied. Player 1 is on the brink. Draw super hard incoming. Cooks up some hot and spicy damage with a Bushin Beast. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Cross-up attack. Arabian Cyclone hits the mark. Keeps them out. Closes it out. Player 2 faced a giant and walks away unscathed. What a win.